Welcome back, y'all. We are here. It's a wonderful day. It's warm out. The sky's skying.
Wait. Hold on. We're back. This is another episode of Season 2.
We're fucking back.
Very good, world-renowned season so far.
World-class podcast.
So, Sean, I've got a thing. I found this on Facebook, so you know it's good.
It's 100% factual. It's 100% real.
There was the largest fossilized human feces ever found recently.
How do you fossilize feces?
I think it became fossilized like any fossil would fossilize.
How many more times can you say fossil?
Bob, I'll probably say it a few more times.
Fossil would if a fossil could.
I think it just they probably did it on the ground, and then it just became a fossil.
Right.
It belonged to a sick Viking in 9th century A.D.
It's funny that they were able to figure out that the Viking was sick.
Well, they probably dissected it and went, ooh, this is rough. This guy needed some Pepto bad.
Yeah, they had that then.
So here's what I have a question for you.
Okay.
What was the value of this fossilized piece of feces? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me give you some information about it.
Okay.
It was 8 inches long, 2 inches wide. Specimen discovered in England in 1972, so not recently. I didn't read the whole post before I said recently.
It was recently found.
It says huge feces. It is currently it resides in a glass box at the Viking Center in England.
Do you think it smells?
No. How much did it go for? How much is it valued at?
$350 million.
That's crazy. 39,000. It is poop after all. That's gonna.
But it's historic poop.
It's historic poop, and it's just like in a place where they like attach a value to it, but no one's buying it.
I will.
Do you have $39,000? GoFundMe. I need this Viking poop.
GoFundMe/Get Sean Poop.
Get Sean Poop. Go to waitholdonpod/
Hold on.
Get Sean Poop.
GoFundMe.com. Poop
/
Sean gets.
/ wait hold on poop. So that's what I have for you. Oh, he's got glasses on.
I can see now.
And he's a scholar all of a sudden.
Now I see that the poop is less expensive.
Yeah, because it is a turd.
It's a little bit
all right, Sean, how are you doing today?
I'm okay. I'm a little tired. I don't know why. I've done nothing.
And sometimes that makes me tired.
Well, I went to the gym.
Oh, guys.
I'm always there.
He's at the gym.
I like your shirt. For the listeners, just take
describe
a look.
it. For the listeners, absorb.
For the listeners, go to fucking YouTube.
Yeah, come on.
What
Do both.
Fuck?
Do both.
I thought you loved us.
Listen once, watch once, listen again, watch a couple more times. What's the problem?
It's a lemon shirt.
It's got lemons on it. Target. I like Target. You get their shirts like $6, right?
That's definitely not true.
This was probably 12. But it's a good one.
Proud of you.
Proud of you. Lemons.
What are we talking about today, bud?
Every villain is lemons. So we're going to do a little series of episodes here for this week and for next week. You've all been asking us. We want to hear more about you. We want to hear a bit more about you two.
Yeah. Remember
not
when
I
tried to talk about us in the first episode and you were like, I don't want to
talk about
anything about my life.
I want to hear about Jay
Berwanger. Never forget.
Rest in peace, King.
For those who didn't listen to season 1,
yeah,
go fuck yourself.
So what we're going to do is a little mini series of episodes here about us. So Sean and I both have two distinct personality sides of our personality, right?
Sure. Well, I have 3.
Well, we're not going to talk about the third one. Is a little dicey legally. But we've got our musical theater side, which we've talked about a little bit.
Touching.
Sean went on tour, and we've kind of like referenced theater.
We smooched the topic.
Yeah, and then we've also talked about how Sean is constantly at the gym. He works at the gym, and we both have our fitness lives. So today we're recording this on Monday. And just yesterday was the Tonys. So we're going to start with a little musical theater and us episode, and then next week will be a little fitness and us episode. Yesterday was also Father's Day.
I'm sorry. Thank you. Happy.
Yeah. So that's fine. So that's
So that's a thing.
So it was Daddy Day and also the Tonys.
D-Day, one might say.
F Day.
We already did an episode on D-Day.
Yeah, and you didn't know what it was.
Yeah, well, it's a day.
You were excited because you thought it was about the atomic bomb, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's about the.
It's about the war.
When they stormed the beach of Normandy.
Yeah.
Oh, we were also told that you can't really hear us sometimes, so I'm going to make sure that I'm speaking so loudly during this episode.
And I'm actually going to talk softer.
Welcome to Wait, Hold On, here on NPR.
This is our Tony Awards ASMR.
This is our Tony Awards episode, and he's got a putt to make here. If he makes... Oh, you wiping your mustache?
Mush. ASMR, baby.
We've got a 2-episode series for you. If we make it to the green on this one, he'll advance to the finals. And he missed.
What a loser!
And he blew it. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna start by just talking about not our dads. We're gonna talk about the Tonys. I just decided I need a piece of information before we do this. So
77th Tony Awards.
77th. That means there's been 76
Do that math.
trombones before this. What?
Do that math. When was the first one?
77 years ago. 7 minus 4. That gives us 8 minus 7 to 2. 1954?
Sure.
1950.
I wasn't going to fact check you. I'm not doing the math, so you do
1948.
Okay. Those are two very different years. Yep. Did they even have musicals back then?
Yeah, I think one. Wait, when was the first Tonys? It says June 16th, 2024. There's no way.
That was the first.
There's no way we watched the first one.
That was it.
Yeah, I think there was one show nominated.
It was just Showboat.
No, it was something else. Don't be dumb.
Wasn't that what?
No,
Why
it
is that
wasn't
dumb?
Showboat.
Wasn't that the first musical ever?
No, it wasn't the first musical ever. It was the first musical to use music to advance the plot or something. Wait, when
don't
was
believe
this?
that at all.
Yeah, because before that it was just like music, plot. Here's a fun song.
Showboat came out in 1927.
The award was in 1947 was the first Tonys, and it was just, I think there was one nominee. Guys, we didn't do any research before.
So if anything, there wasn't even a whole Tony Awards. It was just a Tony Award. And I'm sure they gave it to a guy, Tony.
1947, named for, wow, I thought it was going to be a boy because everything's boys back then. It was named for
men.
Antoinette Perry, an actress, director, producer, and the dynamic wartime leader of the American Theater Wing who recently passed away in 1947.
Rest in peace.
That's crazy. Antoinette. That's amazing. I'm so proud of us. We were so progressive back then. What happened?
I can't believe we did that.
Okay.
What we did.
So what won?
In that year?
Tony Award for Best Performance in a Musical? No, I just want to know best...
There was a lot. Merrily fucking went off.
Not in the first Tonys.
Yeah, that's what I asked.
That's what I asked. What did you ask?
About last night. Are you looking at last night?
I'm looking at the first Tonys, 1947.
I don't fucking care.
Well, I'm just telling you that it was David Wayne and Finian's Rainbow. He was the only nominee for Best Performance in a Musical, and he clinched it.
I do know Finian's Rainbow.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So let's talk about last night, and let's talk about us. Let's talk about you
us,
and
baby.
me. Yeah, okay. Okay, great. So who won last night? The big ones? What did you think of the Tonys? You watched some of it?
I watched some of it.
Cheers.
Anytime they did any introduction to the awards,
right.
I was like, why are the cameras so close to the people?
Yeah, they were so weird.
Crazy.
It looked fake.
They were like, we don't want to see the outfits. We just want to see.
Right, normally it's far away.
Yeah.
This looked like they were all on a Zoom call.
Right, it was very strange.
It was like dead on, straight. The background looked fake because it mostly was.
Yeah.
Very weird. Very strange.
I didn't get to watch any of the performances.
Okay, I watched a few of them.
What'd you think?
I'm only one of them. Okay, so here, I'll tell you what the first one was.
Hold on. Did you see any of the nominees? Like, we saw Gutenberg.
Yeah, so yes. I'm seeing Merrily We Roll Along next week.
Okay.
That won
a lot.
Best Revival of the Musical. Both the guys won. On one other things too. So I think that's it. But okay, so it opened with Hell's Kitchen. It didn't open with. It opened with like the Tony opening number.
Okay.
Terrible.
Really?
Probably the worst one ever.
Was it Ariana?
Yeah, for the third year in a row is Ariana DeBose, and they tried to do
really third year.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
And they tried to do like.
I like her.
I like her too, but they tried to make it like Cabaret because that was nominated.
Yeah.
And then it was like it was just like a weird song that didn't mean anything. And sometimes the Tonys used to be like big, crazy.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a little bit of every single show.
Yeah.
Not what this was.
They were like, we don't care.
This was short and weird. But the first performance from a show was Hell's Kitchen.
Okay.
Which is Alicia Keys.
Yes.
That's her story.
Yeah.
And so they did like a medley of they did the opening and they did some other stuff because not everybody's in the opening.
Okay.
And then applause, it ended, and then they cleared the stage, and then the whole cast ran back on pushing a piano with Alicia Keys at it.
That's fun.
And she sang with Jay-Z.
Did she crack again like the Super Bowl?
No.
Boom!
They did Empire State of Mind.
Yeah.
And they did this whole thing. But then
cool.
They weren't on the stage, but they were on this projector, but it was obviously live, but they weren't at the theater. They were like outside. It was crazy. I was so distracted because I was like, where are these two?
Okay.
So that was a little weird.
Did they run outside?
No, because it was still lit. Like must have been a different part of the theater. So that was a little strange.
Okay.
Who else performed? Merrily We Roll Along performed, but there's nothing really exciting in that show. I love that show, but
yeah,
it's not like a big dancey show. It's just the three of them singing fun
people.
Music.
Outsiders?
Outsiders did the Rumble. I didn't see it, but that's that like.
I want to see it live. Like I want to see it in person.
Yeah, I want to see. This is the only thing I've seen. I've seen that Rumble clip all over TikTok and everywhere.
I've scrolled.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
I need to see it live. And then it won Best New Musical.
Yep.
Which is really cool.
Finished
I
the
did
night
not
off.
think it was going to win.
I saw the nominees and I was like, I could not fucking tell you.
I thought it
was
was
like maybe Lempicka.
I thought it will. Lempicka closed so fast. I thought it was going to be
a sweaty wrist.
I thought it was going to be The Notebook because I've heard only great things about The Notebook. Oh, and then
I haven't heard of that one.
Illinois performed.
They won like best choreo.
Yeah, I'll tell you why they performed. It's like three guys dressed as butterflies standing on a bandstand singing a song, and then two guys doing lyrical interpretive dance on the stage. So that's why it won best choreo, because that's how the show goes.
Okay.
Because I guess it's all people telling their stories.
I can't tell if you're into it or not.
No, not at all. I thought it was so bad.
Oh, nice.
Look, it was beautiful dancing, but like for me, I'm not seeing that on Broadway. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not watching 2.5 hours of that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to.
You saw 2 minutes and you were like, I've had enough.
Well, it was really nice. I just can't imagine a whole show worth of lyrical dancing.
Right.
That's just me.
Whoopsies.
So what did you see of it? Anything? Did you see anything besides Gutenberg?
I didn't even see Gutenberg. Oh,
no,
are you
I
talking
mean
about
the
shows?
Yeah.
I saw Pearly Victorious, which is a play.
Oh yeah, she won.
Yeah.
The woman from
She was
that.
fucking
I don't remember her name.
incredible.
Yeah, she won, but Leslie didn't win.
No, Jeremy Strong won.
Yeah, from Succession.
Well, yes, for the show Enemy of the People.
That's right.
Which I want to see that.
I want to see Stereophonic.
I know nothing about it.
Me neither, but it won almost everything it was nominated for, and it's like some recording music studio thing.
Yeah. But a play.
But a play.
Which is
But
fun.
there's music in it.
Yeah.
They performed a number. They sang a song.
Really?
Yeah, they did a number.
See, then it's like it should count as a musical.
Yeah, but it's a play with music is what they call it. But they did a song. They performed a song.
I want to see Water for Elephants.
Yep, that looked cool. They performed too. It was like a circus number.
Yeah.
Cirque du
What'd
you say?
Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil is what you said.
Yes.
Yeah. Tommy looked really good. The Who's Tommy?
Pete Townsend.
He performed.
Came out.
Yeah, although if you watch that,
is he good?
Look, I'm not gonna say I don't want to bash Pete Townsend.
Okay.
If you
a legend, an absolute legend.
A legend. I have respect. I've seen the Who live.
We know you listen to our podcast.
I know, Pete. I know that you're fantastic. You
Pete.
are fantastic. I can't believe.
Pete, baby.
Yeah. I can't believe how good shape you're in. You're at 79. Happy Father's Day.
But was he actually playing?
No.
Okay.
No, there's no way. He came out and he was. Like, it looked, and then, like.
Sure.
But then if you watch closely, like 4 bars in, he's no longer matching
gone.
up with the guitar. So it's not him. It's re-recorded.
They were just like, whatever.
Have you ever seen The Who live?
No.
I saw The Who live in Nassau Coliseum a couple years ago. And we're sitting there watching, and Nassau Coliseum's a closed arena, right?
Yeah.
If you've been there on Long Island, our listeners, you know. And all of a sudden, the room starts to smell a little like weed.
Obviously.
Because it's a Who concert.
Yep. What else are they doing?
And their drummer, what was his name?
Keith Moon?
Keith Moon.
Well, that was the drummer.
Yeah, he was famous for how many drugs he did.
Yeah.
Right? And the room started smelling a little bit like weed. Roger Daltrey stopped the song that they were in. I never told you this?
No.
And he went, whoever's smoking weed, you have to stop. I'm allergic. I won't be able to sing. I won't be able to sing, and I'm going to have to stop the show if you keep smoking.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? Because you've definitely smoked weed. You're Roger Daltrey.
Yeah.
Or at least you've been around it. Like, your whole band was smoking in the studio, I'm sure.
Yeah, maybe he's so tired of it that he's like, that's the only way I can get people to stop is if I say I'm allergic.
And then it happened again. A few songs later, it started smelling like weed, and he stopped the song again. And he went, listen, this is the last time. I'm going to leave. Someone else will come on and sing. I'm not going to stay here if you keep smoking. And it's like, what a loser.
Yeah. Fuck you.
I don't even smoke weed, and that guy's a loser.
Every time you're anywhere, you just smell it, and you're like, I'm allergic! Get a stop it!
It's just like, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But Pete Townsend was very cool for coming to the Tonys, I think, because this
was cool.
Because he went to the first Tonys, too, and it was not the first Tonys in 1947. The first Tommy Tonys, the TTs.
First TTs.
He was, because they were nominated for that, too.
Yeah.
And that was cool. So that was fun to see, and that performance was good.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, that performance was good.
Again, it's just all these tickets are so fucking expensive now.
For the shows, I know.
It's impossible.
I mean,
Lotteries only.
Lotteries only. Lotteries are the way to go. I spend like $35 on tickets.
Yeah.
I'm seeing Merrily next week because it closes the week after, and I had to buy tickets, and I bought them for Michelle's birthday.
Yep.
And I was like, we have to, I'm not going to say how much they cost on here because she listens and I don't want her to know.
Yeah, but I get it.
But it was like, I'm not going to win the lottery. I mean, like, you look, it's like there's 4 tickets for every show left. It closes.
It's impossible.
I have to go see it.
Yep.
I'm spending this obscene amount of money.
I'm surprised it's not going to get extended.
Well, she's pregnant.
Okay.
She don't want to do it. They don't want to do it.
She don't want to. She don't want to.
They don't want to do it without her.
Yeah, I guess.
You know?
But like, how pregnant is she?
Right. Are you that? Are you
Lindsay, babe.
Are you but when
Come
you
on.
when you but I'm excited to see that. I want to see hopefully I see everything. You know what was you did see something that was nominated. Spamalot.
I did see Spamalot.
Only her. What was her name? Fuck.
Leslie
Kritzer was nominated.
Yep.
Didn't win. And also Roger Bart was nominated for Back to the Future.
Yeah.
You saw that too. You loved it. We had a great night.
I tried to block out that show forever.
Sean and I went to see Back to the Future, and it was great.
I
saw it twice.
I applaud people who like Back to the Future, and I applaud it because it was so horrible.
No, don't say that.
That you have to try really hard to love it.
No.
So I appreciate your efforts.
It wasn't horrible. It just wasn't good. The car flies.
That's the one good thing about the show.
I'm sorry, the dad, that song needs to not ever exist. Myopia?
Myopia. I'm gonna fucking jump off a building.
Yeah, so that's, and who else? Anything else exciting happened at the Tonys?
Suffs. I don't know anything about Suffs. There's a girl in a wheelchair.
It's about the suffragette movement and like the women's right to vote.
Who
I know that you're
wrote
not
that?
really for that, but
Yeah.
who wrote Suffs? I think
Yeah.
it was Shayna Taub.
The music?
I think she wrote the books, the music, and the lyrics because she won Best Original Score. I think I'm getting that wrong. Hold on.
I think you're getting it wrong too. I think it's someone.
It won Best Original Score,
Yeah.
Best Book. Wait, no, this is what it was nominated for. Yeah, what was that, a horn?
I thought that was your computer.
I think it happened from outside.
Oh God.
Shayna Taub, I'm right. Shayna Taub won 2 Tony Awards for Suffs.
And Hillary Clinton's the producer?
Hillary Clinton showcases Suffs at Tony Awards. I guess she was there. I didn't watch that far.
I think she is like a producer on the show.
I fell asleep. That would make sense.
That's also The Outsiders. Fucking Angelina Jolie was on the stage.
Oh
for
yeah,
the
that's
award.
why she was there. Okay,
She's a producer. She's a
I was
producer on
just-
The Outsiders.
because I saw her in the crowd and I was like,
I was very confused.
these famous people just get to go wherever
Yeah.
they want. Tony win for Best Book of a Musical and I think won Best Original Score. Hold on.
I believe you.
Yeah,
I know it definitely won things.
It won 2 things, best book, and I think it was best score. But Shane Natal wrote all of it. Yeah, and then there was a little bit of people were upset. Only I know that some people were upset. I don't know if this is like a widespread upset.
Okay.
But part of, you know how everything that Ariana DeBose says is like scripted?
Yeah.
But all like the other people maybe not?
Right.
So Ariana DeBose came out and said like, we're going to do the Best Director of a Musical Award now, and just want to point out that the majority of our directors nominated this year are women. How fantastic is that? That's so great that women are being... And then the guy won.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So they wrote that in.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're really going to pat ourselves on the back for this, and then the man won.
Fuck those bitches.
It was like, what? That was so bad. You should have just asked. You have to just ask who's going to win and then rewrite the thing.
Fucking... Right, they know the answers beforehand.
No, they don't.
Nobody does?
The accountants do. None of those guys that come out with the suitcases?
Yeah.
They count the votes.
But I feel like they should get the script, and then they should have been like,
maybe rethink this line. We're not going to tell you what's going to happen, but
it's not the best idea, but I'm not going to tell you what's going to maybe just change that.
Yeah, but you know, only those 2 guys know the results.
That's funny.
So like the writers don't.
Yeah.
So they were just like, let's point this out, but it was just ended up being a bad move.
And then maybe that was the only reason they needed to point it out.
Yeah. So I think that was only I can't think of anything else that was like fun at the Tonys.
There was breaking news.
What was that?
And that was fucking Nick Jonas.
Oh yeah, but that wasn't at the Tonys. It was before. But yeah.
Yeah.
But he was
fucking Jamie.
With what's her name?
I don't know, but she was
the girl is someone too.
She was in Tina. No, that's not true.
I don't know.
She was in something. She is a Tony winner.
Yeah, and he's a Jonas brother, and they're going to be in the last 5 years together.
And listen, I've been seeing a lot on social media, and I love people supporting musical theater.
Right, of course, we do.
That is the worst fucking casting I've ever seen in my whole life.
You think so? Why?
Hate it.
Why? Is it because he has diabetes?
Yeah. He's going to probably pass out on stage.
Yeah, you need to eat a Snickers bar every scene.
No, give me Joe. Nick has dead eyes. Nick is not a Jamie.
Here's why Nick is a Jamie for me. He's the most handsome Jonas brother.
I could fight you on that.
But you'll lose.
Joe is looking good.
Joe's looking good, but Nick is a handsome fella.
But Joe looks like he has any fucking emotion in his face.
No, I understand. I think Joe is supposed to be making a Broadway thing, too.
It was rumored a while ago that Joe was supposed to be Jamie and Nick was going to be Jonathan Larson in Tick, Tick, Boom.
Oh, right. So they switched it up.
So maybe that's a switch.
Maybe Joe will be
going to do.
They just were like...
Which I could see that, too, because Jonathan Larson was fucking crazy. And Joe, again, has any emotion.
But Nick plays the... Does either one of them play the piano?
Nick does.
Yeah, so he should have been... maybe he'll be both.
But plays piano... has diabetes.
Yeah, I can't trust him. All right, so let's get into a little bit about us and our time
Talk
in
to
music.
me about it.
But hold on.
Wait!
Hold on.
Wait!
Before we get into that,
we have breaking news. Fuck the Tonys.
We have some exciting news. We have a sponsor.
We have the
for
best
this week.
news.
And I know every week we say this episode's brought to you by eggs or water or whatever. This week, this episode
it is still sponsored by Eggs and Water.
You can see it right down here.
It's here.
This episode is brought to you by Taylor Mushrooms.
This is real.
So, do you like mushrooms?
Maybe.
And we're not talking about shiitake and portobello. We're talking about the smile from ear to ear, dancing on the sun, best day of your life, Thai mushrooms. Sean is my lyrical dancer right now.
I am so excited to introduce you.
We are so excited to introduce.
Wait. Hold on.
We're going to introduce something.
Us are so excited to introduce to you Taylor Mushrooms, 100% legal, euphoric mushroom gummies delivered straight to your door.
Yeah.
I tried them.
Sean's tried them.
They're delish.
We got. I think this flavor here is the white peach flavor.
Yep.
So they also do. No, wait. This is white cherry. They also do peach.
White cherry.
I've seen they do peach also, but we've only tried the white cherry.
And I immediately love it. It's like a clean blend with THC as well.
Yeah. So
and I'm just feeling lighter. I'm feeling good.
And a little bit about the company. They're new. We're a new podcast. They're a new company. They're from the outset. Taylor's intention was crystal clear, source the cleanest ingredients, blend them harmoniously, ensure they were 100% legal, taste great, ship fast, and back Back it all with thoughtful customer care to deliver a truly tailor-made experience from start to finish.
Taylor's developed a unique mushroom blend gummy combining a pure isolate mushroom extract with minimal amount of 5 milligrams of THC to seamlessly deliver the perfectly balanced euphoric escape. Taylor's blend is a scientist-formulated and third-party independently tested to ensure a consistent experience each and every time.
Yeah, so they say if you've never taken shrooms before or Taylor before, half of a gummy is the dose for you for relieves tension, relieves stress, eases your social anxiety, which we all have that. Great night of sleep with it. Full Taylor gummy, you will feel calming, euphoric wave wash over you. Perfect dose for an outdoor adventure, chill night, vibrant night out, whatever you're looking for. And whether you want any of that, we're going to help you out. We have a discount code for our listeners. Sean, hit it.
So, Wait, Hold On listeners can get 20% off of their entire order when they visit www.taylor.store. That's TAILOR.store. And you use the discount code WAIT at checkout. And on top of that, when you order, Taylor will give you your own unique discount code.
Unique, Jonas.
Your own unique discount code that you can share with your friends, so when they buy, you get rewards as well.
So, TAILOR.store. Get 20% off your order today with code WAIT. That's WAIT at checkout. Check them out.
Love you guys. Thanks for sponsoring the episode.
All right. So, a little bit about us and our musical theater lives.
Yeah, tell me about you, because to be honest, I don't know why or how you got into musical theater.
So I started with music in the musical theater side.
Right, where we could take that way back.
Well, I started playing piano when I was 14.
Okay.
And then about a year later, and we were in high school.
Yeah.
About 1 year later.
Not friends.
No, not friends, because
we
I was farting.
Yep.
About a year later, I was I joined the pit band. They were doing a chorus line, and I was new to piano, so they put me in the keyboard too, which has not a lot to do. We kind of just sit there. And a couple weeks in, the actual piano player quit.
Whoa.
And
I don't remember that.
The conductor was like, you have to play the piano book. And I had only been playing piano for a year. If you don't know chorus line, it's very piano heavy.
It's good.
It's good. It's very piano heavy just because that's how the show is. So I had to very quickly learn how to play this book.
Were you in band at that point?
I was in band. I was playing the xylophone and stuff in the back, the keyboard instrument. So, so I did some of that, and then I auditioned to be in Legally Blonde the year after, but I was told that they needed me in the pit again, so they didn't cast me in that.
Yes.
So then I went to college for music, and then through that I got a musical director job in Oceanside, where I did Rent, and then I did Hair, and then while I was in college...
How are we going to pay?
How are we going to pay Hair?
Hair.
While I was in college, I got another musical director job at the theater that Sean's currently working at, and I worked there for a long time.
Ow.
And while I was there, that's when I started acting. So I went to acting school in the city while I was doing that for film.
Okay.
And then I did musical theater training on the island, and then I do some of the band, I do some of the acting, I do some of all of it. I've been in, over 8 years, I've been in...
At least 2 shows.
At least 2, probably 30.
Oh. What was the first show you ever did?
The first show I ever did, I was in 3rd grade, and I was in Romeo and Juliet.
That's hilarious. Who were you?
I was Mercutio.
Fuck yeah.
It was the abridged. I died on page 12. Fantastic. I have it on.
Damn.
I have it recorded.
Do you really?
Yeah.
We're gonna put that.
It's at my mom's. The whole performance.
We'll wait.
Yeah, and then I didn't do a show again until I was 21, and that was The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
And that's literally the first thing I saw you in.
Yeah.
Because I had no idea that you could
do anything.
I knew you could sing, because obviously we sang together in...
Because we were in show
vocal
choir.
versatility, baby.
Bethpage High School.
That's where it all began. But then, I didn't know that you actually wanted to fucking do musical theater like that. And I saw it, and I was like, whoa!
Whoa! Wait! Hold on!
And then, here you fucking are.
Here we are. So, I've just been doing it for a while, and now you started...
I've done musical theater a little bit.
So when did you start?
I I started senior year of high school.
That was your first thing ever. That was Legally Blonde that I did not book.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I sang before that. Like I was in like the middle school fucking select chorus.
I went to middle school as well.
Yep. I went to elementary school even too.
Damn.
I played a recorder.
We're educated.
Yeah. And then when I tore my ACL in soccer, I was like,
time to sing.
I have to do something.
Yeah.
So let me do the musical. I feel like my life story should be made into a show.
Oh.
It's almost like a high school musical. It's like, oh, the sports kid. The sports kid decided to do a show.
Yeah, get your head in the game.
Yeah. Instead of bouncing basketballs,
get your knee in the
just
game.
Soccer.
You bounce soccer balls with your feet.
And I'm in pain.
And then you tear your knee. That's like a big, dramatic spotlight. He's on the ground. Oh, no, he's hurt.
Yeah.
He can't kick the game-winning goal. He fell down, and he just started to sing on the ground.
The next scene is like the hospital bed, and I'm like, I have nothing to live for. And they're like, wait.
Hold on.
And then we come out. So then I did Legally Blonde.
Yeah.
Warner Huntington III.
And I was in the band, as we said, playing 3 different keyboards.
And then went to Iona.
That's a school for all you out there.
I did It's a Love Story, an original Taylor Swift musical.
And he went for musical theater.
That's not true.
No, I know. You went for mass communications.
Yep. TV broadcast.
And then you did Taylor Swift the musical, right?
And then I did Urinetown the next year.
Yes. I love that show.
And at the same time, I was failing all my classes.
Well, of course.
So I was like, let me try this other thing.
Yeah.
I fucking applied to AMDA and got in because they let everyone in.
AMDA is the American Musical Dramatic Academy in New York City.
In NYC.
Which
I loved.
And a lot of people love it, but it just doesn't get the respect that other schools do.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
But it fucking better.
But and I remember, didn't you say that when you went to your first vocal lesson, they said, like, you have no idea what you're doing? You don't
they were like,
sing
okay, let's hear what you can do. And I started singing. They were like, wow, you have no fucking idea what you're doing.
Wow, you are so untalented.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, great.
Teach me.
And I still don't really know, but now I have a certificate of completion for it.
Yeah, that's great. That's all you need.
Here we go.
But now you've been on tour.
Now I've been on tour.
And we both done shows. So you were in the last 5 years?
Yeah.
We just talked about with Nick Jonas.
I was Nick Jonas.
You were the Nick Jonas part.
I'm hot.
You've been on tour now. You've performed on Long Island. You've performed in the city. You've done cabarets. I mean, what can't you do?
Hopefully another tour soon. And
keep an eye on the Last Match Experience. We plugged that a couple weeks ago.
The Last Match, a pro wrestling rock experience.
Sean's not over it yet.
Yeah, I'm never over it.
Now Sean's currently in a production of Rock of Ages.
Rock of Ages.
It's another rock show.
Lonnie.
And then we've done shows together too. We were in Bayer together.
We did Godspell.
We did Godspell.
We were in Avenue Q.
We were Rod and Nikki, the puppets who are in love. Well,
we're the boys in love.
Rod's in love. Nikki's not.
Rich and Sean
are. Rod and Nikki aren't. We've been in bands together. You were in the chorus line band in high school.
Yeah. That's why I didn't know in that moment if you were also in band.
I was also in band. Yeah, we just didn't really talk yet, I don't think.
Were you in the Hairspray band?
No, I saw Hairspray.
Oh.
That was the year before. Chorus line was my first one.
You want to talk about that?
Well, I wasn't in it.
No, I mean, do you want to talk about how it...
No, I don't think we should.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's not feeling right to talk about.
Right.
I'm getting a bad cancel-y feeling from that one.
No. If anything, it was like, don't cancel us.
No, don't cancel us. We were not for it. We were not involved.
We weren't in it.
We were not involved in that. I just saw it. Tickets were free. Get hydrated,
Were
buddy.
they?
I think so.
I don't think that's true. I think students still had to pay.
Well, whatever. It was a long time ago.
Okay.
And then we did Head Over Heels band together. We were in School of Rock. I was in it.
You were in it.
And in the band.
Yeah.
You're in the band.
I'm telling you, I couldn't sing for so long after that.
Yeah, you really went all out on that show.
This one's tough, too.
Rock of Ages?
Yeah.
It's the same kind of thing.
And it's tough because at the same time, I'm trying to figure out how much drugs and alcohol I could actually do at the same time of the show.
Well, you want to method act a little bit here. I get it.
No one else does in the cast.
No, they're all going, hey, Sean, stop doing that. And you're going, I
like,
need to get into character.
And they're like, we have to call 911.
And they're saying, Sean, we're not even in rehearsal right now. Can you not do that?
Right.
You're just trying to live that Lonnie life.
Yes.
LTLL. And what else have we done together? Anything?
No.
No, so we're just kind of seeing where it goes.
But what's next for you?
Musical theater-wise, I don't know. I'm music directing School of Rock actually soon. That'll be fun. That's out east on Long Island. Not really east, but east of me.
East-ish. Yeah, east of other things.
East of the things that are west of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into other stuff, like some TV stuff, whatever. We've got this podcast.
Have you been auditioning?
Sometimes.
I fucking hate auditioning.
I've been doing a lot of bands at the theater right by me in Babylon.
Yep.
I've been playing in the band. We just finished The Bronx Tale, and I'm doing Bye Bye Birdie next in the band.
That's T-A-L-E. We're not talking about people in the Bronx that have tails.
Yes, correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's really, what are you're doing this show and then you're hoping that last match goes back this fall?
Yeah, we'll see what else happens next.
Yeah.
In between.
We're not really sure about.
We don't know what the heck's going on.
And the last match, we don't really know where it's going to land.
I really want to get an agent.
Agent seems good, but I don't really know. I feel like sometimes it's a waste.
I feel that about managers.
Yeah, right. Well, if you don't have any work, you don't need a manager to manage nothing.
Yeah.
But maybe an agent just to get you some auditions.
To be like, yeah, I don't want to go to a fucking equity call, like a union.
I'm not going to go to something and not be seen.
Yeah.
Just get me in a room and I'll wow them.
I did that when I was still in school. I went to one union call.
Yeah.
Ever. And it was for a play. And we woke up at 3 and went down, put our names on whatever bullshit ass list.
Yeah.
And then just walked around the city for a little while.
Yep.
And then at 9 a.m. when they call everyone in, it's literally get into this fucking room and don't do anything.
Yeah, it's rough.
And then at 5 p.m., I literally had to leave.
Later.
I had to go home because I had to get ready to go to class.
Right.
I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
it's ridiculous.
And from then, I haven't done another one.
I have a lot of respect for the people who will go and sit in a room for 12 hours and maybe not get seen.
I can't do it.
I mean, Michelle tries to. Michelle and Hannah's pretty musical theater involved too.
Yeah, she's done it once or twice.
But Michelle tries to get a lot of stuff, and it's just like, oh man, she sends out self-tape after self-tape, and it's like, I don't even know if anybody's watching this.
Nope.
Sometimes I don't even watch. I went to a open call in the city once. It was for Parade, some upstate. It was like the Woodstock Playhouse.
Okay.
Was going to do it, and there was an open call, and I went to sing. I got in. I got there at 6 a.m. I actually sang at 1 p.m., which was early.
Nice.
Because it was like right before lunch, we're doing non-equity. And I got in and I sang, and they said, thanks, thank you. Sounds great. Thanks so much. Thanks for coming in. We'll let you know. And that was the Wednesday before COVID shut down New York City.
Nice.
So I don't know how that went, but I'm happy that
you're still waiting.
But you know what? Some people may have like hoped for it and like moved and got stuck here.
And have been screwed.
Right. So I'm glad I didn't do that.
That's fucked.
But it's crazy.
Yeah. You're still waiting to hear if you got a call back.
I'm still waiting to hear about Spring Awakening as well.
Oh, yes. That was a show we
both
auditioned for together.
Auditioned for Spring Awakening, a production, and we're not really sure what's going on with the casting there. We feel like it'll have to be coming soon because it was a while ago. It was a couple years that we auditioned. But we haven't heard, so hope so.
Interesting.
But yeah, so that's a little bit of our musical theater lives. We're going to have to wrap it up now. But
yeah, our lives are pretty going in the right direction, I'd hopefully say.
Yeah, I mean, your life can only go in one direction, so it's got to be the right one, you know?
Whoa. Put that on a fucking T-shirt.
You know?
Yeah.
So
I want that on my morning cup of coffee.
We're feeling good today.
Fuck.
But thank you for watching and listening. If you've got more stuff you want to hear about us, we're going to do our fitness journey next week. So if you want to hear it, we're going to hear about that. But if you have questions about our musical theater lives, you know where to find us.
Instagram, Wait Hold On.
TikTok, Wait Hold On Pod.
YouTube, Wait Hold On Podcast.
WaitHoldOnPod at gmail.com. Gmail.
The Sean Ryan 21.
Rich Giordano on Instagram. Those are Instagrams.
Sudude69 on TikTok.
How Rich We Talking on TikTok.
And that's it.
Thank you for listening. Thank you to Taylor Mushrooms for sponsoring this episode. Check them out. And we'll catch you on the flip side.
And I fucking love you. Bye!